here with us. So as we're picking up, obviously we're hitting the ground running this year. Everybody's back. We're back online. We've got content that is getting made. So we're going to just start to hear from us from Twitter or on Twitter tomorrow. And we're going to start to see more of the content that we're drilling out at the moment. We've got a couple things, we obviously hit the ground running as far as getting the last pieces of our box burning together. So like the most pressing piece of news as of right now, our box burn will be happening next Friday on the 13th. That's the 13th, right? Is it Friday the 13th?
I don't know.
I just connected that. It is Friday the 13th. All right. So anyway, so we'll be running through our box burning next Friday. So we're happy about that. And yeah, so for all of you box holders, get ready to burn. And then besides that, guys, we'll be also releasing a bit of a statement tomorrow that's going to outline our major goals for the year and the things that we've got scheduled and planned. Obviously, our main focus as of right now is game launch and all the game, kind of tentpole pillars that we've set up around that. That is our core focus as of right now. We'll be able to articulate that a little more for you all tomorrow. I know that we out an announcement there, and also more than anything else, guys, we just wanted to let you know that we are here. We're back in action. The studio's back online, and we're fucking ready to go. It's 2023. It's the year of the rabbit. And honestly, I really couldn't be more pumped right now. I thought that coffee would wear off at this point, but I'm actually feeling pretty freaking pumped at the moment. So yeah,
but you did a coffee IV, so
I did. That's
just drinking coffee.
Yeah, exactly. There's coffee and yeah. So. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not doing that. But so what's up, guys? So right now, just kind of keeping this open. Let me see, like as far as the notes, as of right now, we're on schedule for our box burning. We're hopping into, we're just kind of getting ourselves set up so that we can sort of take the year by storm. So as of right now, I'm going to kind of keep this an open forum for a little bit. How are you guys doing? What's going on? 6967, I see you, brother. What's going on, dude? Lovebug, how you doing? Happy New Year. Yeah, guys, what's happening? Talk to us. What's going on, dude?
Oh, feeling a bit exhausted. Just wrote the longest thread I've wrote ever, maybe. And it's inspired by, I think it was like Illuvium's podcast yesterday or something. I just figured out that there's so many projects that are lost and don't have the same kind of integrity as we have, and wanted to educate people, so I just went on rambling like for 2 hours and finally got it out.
Well, thank you very much for doing that. And actually,
I'm gonna post that in the chat, but don't read it now. Like no one's gonna be able to read it during this, so I'm here to just listen to the vibes of the community. I want to make sure I know what's happening here, and also came to say that because there's been like a lot of ask recently, so in case there are people here in our own community that feel like inside you're more of a gamer than an investor, you can be both, but you might have some really good experience, maybe even decades of experience in gaming, and I don't mean like professional gaming, but just playing tons of different games, and you being excited to get the test games, test demos. I think I might have something for you. So that's just something I came to shout out here.
You heard it from Mr. 6967 himself. And so yeah, appreciate you very much for that, Beto 6967. And we'll look forward to taking a look at that. And also maybe just to kind of comment on this, I had a discussion with a few of our moderators yesterday about this as well. But so one of the things that we are going to be focusing on this year, guys, is marketing to a wider audience, obviously. I think the biggest, note, or certainly a large note that comes through to us is, hey, listen, why don't more people know about us? We've got a lot of things going on. Thank you, Ant. We'll look forward to, I'm looking forward to a couple of those discussions with you too, so we can keep that rolling as well. But yeah, one of the things we're going to be focusing on here, guys, is trying to widen our scope and funnel in new people into our community and really figure out how to go about doing that we're tracking who's coming in, how we're capturing that attention, and how we can kind of ingest people into our ecosystem and maybe articulate that a little better. So I've got some thoughts on that. I know a couple of you guys have had some really good insights, I can't wait to talk to you some more about that, my man. What's up, by the way? I see you over here. yeah, just, I know that we've got a lot that we need to bite off and really deliver on this year. And so we're ready to go. We're hopping in. How are you feeling over there, Amos? I'm just,
Honestly, I'm just excited about the game right now.
yeah, I know you're deep in the game.
Yeah. So since I oversee the physical production, I all I know is you guys are going to be so excited about it. We just got the new camera in. So the demo that you've seen before had the regular kind of Lyra camera where you're stuck to the ass of the hooligan.
Right.
Now a bit further back, like the original, but when you aim, it actually goes shoulder, and so you can actually kind of aim a little bit better than. And we have the actual map, like working. We got,
which is amazing. Yeah.
On high-end PC, we were able to get 60 frames per second already. We're trying to make it so that the average PC can actually do 60 frames per second, and really kind of polishing up the combat system. Now the melee weapons will have light and heavy attacks and really have a lot more complexity to them. And so I'm just really very in. We'll have destructible, like destroy shit all around town. Like, I'm just really excited about where we're going with this.
Absolutely, and it's been one of those things. You guys have all, so obviously supportive and patient with us as we've built this out. So it's one of those things when we kicked this off, we were able to show lots of developments really fast. And then, as we were pushing further and further into it, we're like, okay, we need to make sure that this game is set up to scale and really made to grow as a real standalone product. And as we did that, obviously switching over to our Lyra framework, we had to do a lot of sort of recalibrating, if you will. Our core map needed to be pretty much like not invented or remade, but essentially we needed to do a lot of under the hood calibrating to make sure that this thing could actually set up for massive amounts of volume and gameplay. And I'm really happy to say, because that was a pretty tremendous undertaking. I know for our team that was a big thing to do. And so now seeing that we have essentially done that, and to see, I know after speaking with Zach and some of the early integrations of EOS, I'm just I don't know, it warms my heart. And Amos, Mr. Sweetness, I can only imagine that it must feel good to see that progress getting made.
So excited, and to finally be able to have the wizard jump into Epic on is a huge step, because now we'll be able, once he's completed with that, we'll be able to have actual player profiles,
right? Exactly,
which will be tied to the character itself. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. Oh, we got a question right here.
And I'll tell you what, right before we hop into that question, I'll say that just a little caveat note about this too, guys. I know that this might kind of sound like inside baseball or a little, kind of slogging through the minutia, but for us, obviously, we're not a huge team, as most of you know. And so it's one of those things where, these small wins of just getting this platform ready, getting it like up to a point where we've now seen the first kind of like code note come through that, EOS, like Kevin's just like, yep, that's an EOS response. That means we're up. Like, it's these little things for all the people here on the floor that are working on this. It's a tremendous win. It might not sound like much, but it's actually, I don't know, kind of, again, it kind of gives me a warm fuzzy. Actually, like all that hard work is actually paying off. So anyway, I'm really stoked to share that with you guys. So NFT and question. Okay, so has there been an official rollout plan, and will you be able to play this on Xbox at launch? At launch.
Yes. Yeah. So actually, we are in the process right now of console. We've been working on an actual document for applying for Xbox, as well as PlayStation. We're just trying to get the game in more of a complete state so we can show it off to them.
That's exactly right. So we have had discussions with a couple of these platforms already, and we do have an actual rollout strategy. I'm not going to go too much into the specifics of that at the moment, only because that is certainly subject to change if we need. But right now we are obviously building this in a way that it's going to be formatted correctly so be on these. And then as far as rollout is concerned, that's going to probably have more to do with some of the relationships that we built with these various platforms, and then some possible marketing incentives around that. So whether or not, we can, we choose one platform over their kind of appetite for what is we're doing, and also how they'd be willing to help us do so.
Yeah, and to kind of go along with that, in terms of rolling out, one of the whole reasons why we pushed over Lyra framework, make it seamless.
Yeah, exactly.
Because usually you'd have to do different versions for various platforms, but because it's Lyra, it will essentially automatically port over to Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah. So that's what we got. Oh, we see Wrecked Avocado in here. Proportional, what's up? Sorry, guys, I'm just reading off names. What up, Wise? You staying dry up there, man?
Trying to.
All right, for sure. Okay, no, for sure, NFT. All right, what else we got, guys? Ask us. Where are we at? We're gonna have to keep this AMA a little short, so I do apologize. We're only gonna be able to stay on for another 15 minutes or so. But ask us what's going on, guys. We're here, and just wanted to, just let you all know that we're back in action. So what can I answer?
Hey, it's Lovebug. How are you? Happy New Year.
Yo, Lovebug. How you doing? Happy New Year.
I'm doing great. I hope you had a good holiday. The whole
Thank
team,
you.
I
And
should
like-
say. Yeah, it was.
sorry?
It was great. I said the whole team, not just extending the well wishes to the entire team. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you great, and we appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, of course. So my question specifically is about Zuckbots. Are we gonna get the roadmap tomorrow as well, or specifically benefits you get for holding a bot?
Yes. All right. So there's going to be a couple things. So we're going to be rolling out a few drops of information about Zuckbots over the course of the next few weeks. However, tomorrow we'll cover tomorrow's information. We'll cover quite a bit of that info. At least what's going to be kind of on the roadmap for the next couple of months, and some of those benefits. So you can certainly expect to see those. And then, we'll have a bit of a wider rollout to explore after that. But that said, as of right now, our primary motive for tomorrow is making sure you guys know what's going on with what that's going to do for you in the weeks and then kind of early months to come. So, and then also, obviously, Lovebug, once that announcement comes out, if you've got further questions, hit us up, and we'll make sure that. Thanks, NFTN. We'll make sure that we get that sorted out for you. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of us have been quietly collecting bots. So that's pretty much how I spent my holiday, just picking off bots. And yeah, it's I'm excited.
I appreciate that, Lovebug, and also I can see J Dunk. Yeah, appreciate that, sir. What else is going on, guys?
Skateboarding.
Oh, sorry, where were we going?
I love the leaky faucet.
Oh, gotcha. I was distracted by the faucet.
Skateboard mechanics. So we have grinding.
Shit.
So that's gonna be part of it.
I haven't even seen that.
Yeah, it's actually really, still getting the actual grinding. The mechanic of it does work.
Yeah.
There will be quite a few tricks, and as we continue building out the rabbit hole, we'll grind on throughout the levels.
I didn't even see that one. That's awesome. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's really essentially as your vehicle in the game, so be able to ride it around a bit faster than running, and from place to place quicker.
And you know what? There are some things about skateboarding that I know that we cannot say at the moment, but all I can say is that, I'm not even gonna go down that. There's something there to look forward to that I'm gonna just hint at and then say nothing else about. So there you go.
And at the moment, you can't shoot anybody while riding a skateboard, but you can throw bombs. So
you can.
There might be a few by bombs.
There you go. There you go. Okay, what do we got, guys? What do we got? Sorry, Webby, is the VC cutting in and out for us? Sorry about that, man. Stacks, that's an interesting point. Maybe we do start to consider, maybe I think moving this forum over to Twitter Spaces might not be a bad call. Certainly, it gives us a little bit wider too. So that's probably not a bad call, man. At least at the very least, we could test that if we all wanted to pile into spaces, kind of shoot the shit for a little bit and have a little kind of community powwow there. That's probably a good call. So, sir. Okay. Let's go into. Oh, okay, cool. It seems like an NFT, and I can see you +1 in that. So, okay, it must be studio Wi-Fi. Whether it's possible that it is studio Wi-Fi, I am on Hulu right now. Sorry about it if we're cutting in and out. Okay, here we go. Venture VC status update. No official updates there. I mean, things are good. I'll leave it to leadership when we're gonna get to our AMAs to maybe touch on some of that. But right now, things are slow. Let's see what else we got. A few hours did announce the space, and a few. Oh yeah, and also Rick Rayner. Copy that. I know that we usually kind of just like, hey, listen, we're going for it. We're gonna just kind of roll into this right now. Sorry about the lack of the lack of communication ahead of time about when we're holding these things. So I do apologize there. We will try to be better about that. Yeah. What else we got? Roadmaps. Cool. We've got updated roadmaps coming your guys' way. What else is happening? What else we got? Ask us away, guys. Where are we at?
Hey, it's Webby here. I got a question.
What's up, Webby?
I was just curious. I know towards the end of last year, I think like November, December, we talked a little bit on like updating the orange paper and the website and kind of getting some of that stuff squared away and like, more up to snuff of what we want it to look like. I was just curious what it's looking like, how far out that might be.
I think, okay, so a couple of different things there. So one, on the orange paper, we've already done a bunch of edits that we have not posted yet, and we'll be having a kind of breakdown of those changes with a larger sort of, just like I want everybody to be aware and sort of metabolizing together. But that said, so this is all going to be within kind of the next couple of weeks to maybe the next like month and a half. New website rollout and sort of like relaunch plan there as well. So we want to just make sure that we're doing it correctly. But that is well underway at this point, and we know that it's very necessary and it's being worked on currently. So yeah, it's actually one like for our Q1 goals. I really want to make sure that we've built out a nice framework for ourselves to essentially kind of be bringing. It's got to look super pro, and it needs a lot of updating. So. As we start to roll those out, actually, Webby, I would really appreciate it, and this is an APB out to everybody, but notes, thoughts, and feedback on it would be much appreciated, especially from some of you who are technically savvy and kind of have a little bit more of know-how in that space in particular. We would really appreciate it. So, pause it to say that we'll have updates for you coming soon. It's being worked on, and once we've got some new stuff rolling out, we'll be sure. I promise you'll know because.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, so I got a question from Wise about what from Mr. What's Up. What I'm most stoked about for Q1, I think. I'm going to just say, yeah, as far as Q1 is concerned, J-Dunk, like your note there, I think what I'm probably most our game launch, or at least our next version game launch and everything that's gone into that. There's just been a ton of work going in there, and that's the piece of all of this that I really see driving value for the overall ecosystem, bringing this entire brand and IP a larger audience, and I know that's been the majority of the work and focus. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that roll out. What are you stoked about, Sir Sweetens?
Honestly, the same thing. Yeah. Like Q1. Obviously, we have GDC coming up, and so this will really be the first to compare our game to other games in the actual Web 2 space.
Right.
And so we'll be able to see how we hold up against, regular gamers. And along with that comes the Alpha V2 launch, where you guys that we've put in, and that honestly, that's what excites me. I can't wait to have all of you get to play what we've been working on.
Yeah, I think it's probably, and again, like for us too, it's like we have a constant content schedule here. You know, we're constantly just kind of like rolling stuff out and sort of running around with like hair on fire. But I gotta say, like, you know, some of our thinking for lore building is actually something I've been really pumped about as well. I know Mr. What's Up saw a couple of things that we were working on that have to do a little bit more with the IP and brand and even the feature film. Hold on, who we got? Gonna have to mute somebody. There we go. Yeah, Natalie Z93. I'm gonna have to mute you, sir, or madam. There we go. Okay, there we go. No, muted. Cool. So there we go. All right. So anyway, but yeah, as far as I'm also very story element getting more right now and getting to then bring it out. So I'll say this is a much longer tail part of the project, but obviously everyone we have our roots in traditional entertainment and storytelling and filmmaking, so we get to stretch some of those muscles as well, and we might even be able to actually bring this film out in a way, I don't know, and we'd actually be able to start to kind of look at production of a feature film, like something that's already started to happen here, to frankly like get to explore that. So that's a longer piece of excitement for me. What's up? Once you know what? Probably sooner than later. I definitely Q1 sneak peek. Okay, so yes, we can. Yeah, actually, and tell you what. So, just for a little insight there. So, What's Up is speaking, I think, about Kevin Johnson, our head of development, who does some amazing read through of the script that he has been working on. Also, some of these boards that he's made. So, yeah, I think I might be able to for a little like fanciful reading of some of that content. Okay. All right, so here we go. Have some. I want to get through your questions. Hey, buddy, any update? Okay, cool. Any new updates on V2? I'm jumping around. Any new events planned for Q1 conferences? Our main conference that we. So that's going to be our core tentpole conference. As far as the new update on V2 release, no update, but we will be getting a date to you guys shortly. But I know that's something that we're gonna have to have a little powwow on and make sure that we're sort of all dotted up and tied up there to make sure that that's actually coming on time. Token release, yep. So okay, so same there. We're gonna have some more information. Oh, things. Hold on. Here we go. Hard date. Okay, a couple different things here. So. First and foremost, as far as token release, we will have some more information coming out short. We're going to have to, once again, I'm going to have to be, like kind of unclear here. But ultimately, we're trying to map out and make sure that everything is one, in line with our game release, make sure that that's really detailed and dialed in. Two, we just want to make sure that we're doing so and releasing tokens in a way that is actually compatible with everything that's going on in the market. We want to make sure that we're being as intelligent and considerate on how we're kind of rolling that out. So we will give you guys that information as it continues to kind of develop for us. But that's actually something that we will kind of pushing into early here. So okay, what do we got? We got new merch updates. Yes, we do have some new merch that's coming through. We're going to be, I think, updating not only and also some of the that stuff that we got. So we've got that coming there. And then there is not a hard date on the studio video that everybody's asking for. Really appreciate the doc that Was Up had put to ideal or kind of like target an ideal time for everybody. And I know that people have been kind of contributing to that. So we will also be getting that information as soon as possible. I know you guys have all been very, very patient there. So thank you for your ongoing patience. Okay, what else we got? J-Dunk for voice actor. Okay, all right, no problem. Yeah, let's shoot me the resume, J-Dunk. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hey, Obi, what's up? Vede here. Actually, I just wanted to ask, man, what is this robotic rabbit? I don't remember seeing this part of the collection.
The robotic rabbit.
Yeah, in the VC chat, somebody dropped it.
Here, let me see.
That was, I think they did an AI thing. They used their
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Hooligan.
gotcha.
Something.
Gotcha.
It looks very interesting, so I thought it might be something I missed.
No. Yeah, nothing from us, but I appreciate the creativity there, guys. Yeah, and also, and then maybe something that we should take a look at too, see if there's anything we should double click on there. Thank you for sharing that again. What's up? Oh, no worries. And then, and then as far as what up, Sativa? Go for it.
Oh, that was me. It was Webby. I just had a question with with the V2 launch. Would we be at a point where we could do like mini tournaments or like competitions and stuff like that, or is that a future release before we'd be able to do that?
I'm gonna say probably.
I mean, there will definitely be at least one game mode attached to it when we do. In terms of any sort of formal tournament building inside the actual game, probably not. But I'm sure that we could. Discord.
Yeah, we'll definitely be able to.
Yeah, I was just thinking more along, Collider just did their Mosh Pit tournament, which was more individual based, like a horde mode. But it was kind of cool to see, multiple people competing for different prizes. But there's a couple different games that come to mind where it's like community driven for the tournaments, maybe not controlled within the game, but you have that win-lose part,
Yeah, we can definitely do that. And I mean, the great thing is, we already have Team Death working right now. So, I mean, that's definitely a huge plus. And then,
big time.
We're also talking about doing our own Hooligan.
Yeah.
And that's something we'll be discussing actually.
Yeah.
That
Right, exactly.
Do our own.
So can I comment on the tournament they had?
Please.
Yeah, so I actually attended in the CC tournament, and I have a pretty high-end computer, like a gaming PC. Obviously, I did professional esports, so I needed to have. It was quite problematic. I couldn't run their game in the tournament with more than 720x 1270 or something like that. So it was like pixel shit, and basically you needed like the best of the best computer to really run it, or like something super expensive. And think about how many people actually in Web3 especially have computers like that, very few. But even with real gamers, there was two problems. The performance problem, obviously a huge one, but even bigger to me is that they required everyone in the tournament to sign in with the wallet and to use it, like the mechanism to even get to try it, even to get to participate was like super hard, not ease of access at all. So I thought immediately like these guys must have lost the plot in something there, but I did give them feedback, and I hope that the next tournament will be like proper one. But honestly, hosting tournaments when the game isn't like ready, it's fine to do within your community. It's fine to do in order to create fun experiences for your investor community. But when we don't have, or when a team or game doesn't have yet the quality that they want to show to the rest of the world, you need to be like extremely careful on what you show, because especially with the influencers, it tends to be that they only give a single try, like one test try to a new game, because there are so many different games to try. Everyone is like all the time approaching influencers, come try my game, come try this, because they know that the entire world is following these influencers. So you want to be like extremely cautious at what is the thing that you're presenting them. And it doesn't need to be fully ready. No, that's not the thing. But what you have needs to be like quality. You need to be able to showcase something exciting and something that where's effort put into. So with Web3 companies, I'm a bit worried. A lot of companies may like think that it's like worth it rushing there. But then again, hosting things for your community, I think that's amazing. I think there's nothing against that, as long as they can enjoy the experience and you don't need a $5,000 to $6,000 PC.
I'm just saying, first and foremost, 6967 is always for enlightening us, my man, and I love the the memes that Jadon is hitting us with too. Real quick, guys, I just wanted to say we're gonna have to roll here, but I just wanted to say huge shout out to all of you and just thank you all so much for being a part of this journey with us, guys. 2023 is the fucking year of the rabbit, and it's time to get after it. Like we've got a lot to do, and we are here and we are ready to do it. And I also just found someone to kind of play us out real fast. I found Hooli.
Ah, what? I thought you said this was the line.
Yeah, something kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this. Oh. Anyway, hey, Carrot Gang, thanks so much for being with us. This year is going to be amazing. And by the way, all this talk about it being year of the nonsense. It's the year of the hooligan.
Damn right, dude. So
That's right.
just wanted to tell you guys, we love you all so much. Hooly hoo. Fucking
Hooly
love you
hoo.
all. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We're back. It's 2023. Let's get after it. We know we got the work to do, so let's go. Love you all so much. Thank you.
I love you all.
Guys.
Peace out, guys. Stay well. Let's go.